Hey, what's up, guys? Houston here. Look, if you can't get into Navy Federal, I have a credit union that's better than Navy Federal, and that's Langley Credit Union. And the reason that they're better than Navy Federal is because they have more options. And I want to break those options down for you. And here's the back door. When you have bad credit and you're trying to build a relationship with Langley, here's the back door to do that. Plus, it'll actually not only build your credit, but it's also going to help you have primary trade lines on your credit file to strengthen up your credit, okay? Now, here's the thing about it. With Langley, they will use Equifax only. Okay, they use Equifax FICO 9. This is awesome. And the reason that it's awesome, because now you can add authorized users, you can add rental payments, you can add subscriptions, and you can add utilities onto your credit file. This will help enhance your credit score. Also, by adding the authorized users and rental payments as well as utilities, that actually help aid your credit file. Okay, so that's the good part about that. Now, here's the thing about it with Langley. With Langley, all you need is a 620 credit score. Now, remember, I just told you that's a 620 FICO 9 credit score. That's not a FICO 8 credit score. That's a FICO 9 credit score. Okay, this is something that's giving you a lot of leverage. Now, here's the things about it. I would tell you to do it the back door way. All right. Now, if I have bad credit and I want to build a relationship with Langley, because they offer up to $40,000 on their personal loans. That's not the great part. The great part is that they actually will give you up to 96 months to repay back that loan. Okay, that's a long time. There's other things that Langley doing as well. But some of the things that I'm going to tell you that you seriously should consider. All right. First, open up a savings secured account. Only with $5. Just $5 is all you need. Now, the reason that you want to do this, not only this will help you join, but this is also going to help you as a primary. Then I would also get their credit builder account as well. And I would also get their secured card. So there are 3 different accounts that I will have with them. Now, here's the hack that I would definitely tell you to do. I would open up my Credit Karma, right? Since we know that Credit Karma gives TransUnion and Equifax, I will challenge everything on my Equifax. I would, because they're Langley only using Equifax anyway. So I would challenge all the negative things on my Equifax. This is going to increase your Equifax FICO 9 and your Vantage score temporarily until they do a full verification. But usually this is going to give you at least 48 to 72 hours for this here to take place. Once that negative information comes off, and again, you building a relationship with Langley, this is going to help get you in the door. Now, in terms of, I know some people like, well, I don't have the money to actually do the secured card and the secured loan and stuff like that. Here's what you do. You want to go to these third-party companies, I continue to tell you guys, and get a loan from these third-party companies that do not report on the personal credit file. These are companies, they usually give you the maximum about $5,000, okay? And so the ones that I usually tell you about is like Viva Payday loans. And the reason is because the interest rates starts at 5.99 and go up to 35.99. Now, it's a platform, okay? Then you have Heart Payday loans. They're the same type of platform, just a different name. You also have Raptor, okay? Same platform, different name, and at the same time, these are the platforms that are easiest to get a loan, even if you are on government benefits, all right? Now, again, the reason why you want this is because you can take that money and you can deposit that money in with Langley. Okay, open up those 3 accounts with Langley, and also open up a checking account. That's very important. Now, here's the good part about it. You don't have to have a job. All you need to do is just show that you have regular deposits. This is the best part about it, by you actually not having to have a regular 9 to 5. Okay, so you may be doing like a side hustle or something like that. These are the type of leveraging tools that you have. Like if you're doing a side hustle, if you have deposits going into your bank account 3 to 4 times a month, then you may want to look at like Giggle Finance. Okay, they give you up to $5,000. Or you may want to look at Fundo. Fundo gives you up to $10,000, right, with their merchant cash advance. This is why you want to consider these type of loans, because again, it's not going to show up on the personal credit. It's only going to verify the income that's coming into the business. Now, the minimum revenue with like your Giggle Finance as well as Fundo, they want your minimum income to be, in order to get a loan from them, they want your minimum income to be at least $1,500. I'm getting back to the Langley because there's more information, but I'm trying to show you where to get the money from, even if you have bad credit, to start building this relationship with Langley. All right. Now, here's another thing that you want to know is that with Langley, when you join them and like you get your debit card and say you don't have money in your account, then say that you're going out to, say you need to pay a bill and you know you don't have the money in the account. Well, they will cover that overdraft for you instead of you getting declined. They would actually cover that for you. So that's another thing that's good about it, because they'll cover it for you. Plus, with your furlough people, you people that work for the government, if you're military that's not receiving pay, if you're government employees that's not receiving pay, or even if you're contracted by the government, all right, Langley has a program as well. Okay, and I talked about it with Navy Fed and Penn Fed, and I'll go back over that in a minute. Langley, they offer you up to $5,000 loan. Now, the unfortunate thing about theirs is that they charge 9% interest on the loans, a flat interest rate on the loan, but they charge 9% interest on the loan. Now, what I stated for is Navy Federal, and you guys may want to go back and look at it. Navy Federal gives up to $10,000 with no interest, and you can have bad credit. Langley is not looking at the credit score as well. And so with Penn Fed, they're giving you $6,000 with no interest. Okay. So for you furloughed employees, and I was made another statement that in terms of, I know some of the people are worried about them missing their government benefits like SNAP and stuff like that. You can also sign up for USDA. USDA has a food assistance program as well. As a matter of fact, you can have the USDA food assistance program, plus you can have SNAP benefits also. So a lot of people are not even aware of that. So that's something I wanted to share with you all as well. And please check in on your elderly, because these are the ones that's going to be in the most stress right now, because they're going to be worried about if their Social Security benefits get off, especially when they're only just have maybe Social Security and that's how they get their food and stuff. Check in on these elderly and stuff, because those are the ones that's going to be in a very bad hardship, besides women with children and stuff, and men with children as well. But your elderly, because they more likely won't say nothing. That's the reason why. They won't say nothing. They'll just let it go by or whatever. But check in and make sure that they have food, make sure that they are okay. All right. So I know this video is a little long, but I really appreciate you guys. And I'm always trying to find resources to help you all. So I hope this helps you, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.